And welcome everybody to Stay Tuned Sports on this lovely Thursday evening as we're getting to close out the group stages here at the World Cup, the Copa del Mundial. See, look at that. Multilingual. I'm multilingual. I'm your boy King. That right over there on the other side is your good and handsome friend, Jimbo, as the U.S. is taking on Turkey. And they are Turkey. I refuse to say the whole Turkey thing because their name is Turkey. Now, the Turkish might call themselves Turkey, and that's perfectly fine. The Germans call themselves Deutschland. But we don't call them Deutschland. We call them Germany because this is America, and that's what we do. Thank you so much for joining us here, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, if you'd like to help us out at all, you can do just a couple things here. Hit that like button. That is, first of all, the big thing. YouTube really likes that. Or I don't know. I don't know what the algorithm does. I'm no nerd. I'm no tech wizard. I have no idea. Maybe it'll help. Hit that share button. That will help. Let people know this channel exists. That certainly helps us. And, of course, as always, if you haven't done so yet or it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers here on the great and glorious platform known as YouTube. Jimbo, how are we doing on this Thursday night, brother?
Well, I was waiting all day for you to ask me that, and I had my response ready for it, and a hell of a lot better than Arnold from the Lions.
we were having that conversation because Crafty in the chat kind of brought that up. But yeah, dude, there's a lot of people have thrown away a lot of money doing dumb shit. There was you have Terry and Arnold, you have that the DEI executive director from JP Morgan Chase who decided to throw away a $300,000 a year job for a Knicks trash can that she was fined for and had to give back anyway. And now people are like, they're selling a version of that for people to have.
Oh,
So
wow.
a lot of people have they've thrown away a lot of money and career opportunities for doing dumb shit. So it's been that kind of week.
Yeah.
Crafty in the chat says, hopefully by night's end, we'll be calling turkey hams. God damn it, Crafty. I love you. Lloyd in the chat. Yo, what is up, Lloyd? Great to have you in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us. He says, she's dumb. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that as well. Yeah, a lot of dumb. There's been a lot of dumb in this past week, but we'll see how the rest of this tournament goes. We've got a couple different results happening. But first, ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able. Put your hand over your heart, or if you are ex-military or military, please salute. As we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hail. I'm sorry, I will stop singing. I like those jackets. Let's go, baby! Great anthem. Greatest anthem in the world. For the greatest country in the world. Thank you so much for joining us here, ladies and gentlemen. Crafty in the chat. He's got his hand up there as we are ready to close out this particular group stage. The U.S. has already won the group. We are apparently, I think it is locked in that we will be playing Bosnia and Herzegovina in the round of 32, which is just, I've been rooting for Bosnia. I like them. They got that cool song that they had, I am from Bosnia, take me to America.
Oh, okay.
It's very cool. It's been an earworm in my I love it. So that'll be a fun game, and we'll have that ready to go there. We are going to be I think we're starting 9 different people to start this game, which is good. Everybody who had a yellow card is on the bench. We are not risking that shit. You are there. We're going to get that reset going into the knockout stages there. And there you go. There's a list of all of our starters that we're going to be having in there. We got Turner there in goal. Then we've got Joe Scally. We got Trusty. What a great name, Trusty. Hey, you know what? I trust that guy. You know why? He's trusty. Very trusty guy. We got McKenzie. We got Robinson. We've got Bertholter. We got McKinney. We've got Way. We've got Gio Reyna. Hey, how you doing? Gino Reyna back into the starting lineup there. We've got Aronson. Aaron A. Aronson. No, Brendan Aronson. And we got mine and Jimbo's favorite, Ricardo Pepe. Or I know it's Pepe, but I just like saying Pepe. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's funnier.
It's more funnier. So Hershey Boy's not playing. They're sitting him out.
Yeah, because he was injured. But he's like they might put him in as a sub later on, just to get his legs back. Get a couple runs up and down the field. Get the cardio. You got to get your cardio. You got to get your cardio back. But yeah, so we're gonna save him obviously for the round of 32. Everybody else for the round of 32 as well. Balugan, and some of our other starters. But also, this is good work too for these guys. Listen, there's going to be a chance where we need you guys later down the road. We're going to need some people there to come in a tight spot. Maybe somebody gets injured. We need somebody there. So this is a good spot for everybody else to show how good they are. And also, I wouldn't mind, just beating Turkey. Crafty in the chat says, so is anything on the line tonight, or is this the equivalent of a Week 18 game? That was the exact, thank you very much for that, Crafty. That was kind of the exact analogy I used earlier on in one of the other Discords that were in Rubber Room. Everybody knows the Rubber Room. There are kind of a sister Discord there. Which, by the way, you can go and simulcast this with us live on our Discord if you're part. You can find a link for our Discord down in the description below if you want to join us. Yeah, it was. This is essentially a Week 18 game. The number 1 seed has been clinched. We've got the home field advantage, and now we're resting the starters, making sure everybody's set and ready to go for when the playoffs start next week. That's what this is. So that is really what it is. But to that extent, I still want to see us perform well. I want to see our guys back there because, like I said, you never know. You're going to need somebody to come in as a sub and in an important part of the game. Somebody might get injured. You got to make sure that you have somebody that you can plug in there and work well with the rest of the lineup. You have to do all that. So this is still a test for us. This is still, and plus, the U.S. has never won all 3 games at a group stage. You'd like to have that little bit of a tick there. Lloyd says, I hope Scotland rebounds. Scotland, unfortunately, they because of Germany's loss today to Ecuador, it does appear that Scotland is eliminated. They are done, are the Scots, unfortunately, because I was hoping they'd stick around for a while, too. I love the Scotland. But there we go. We have started. The clock is running. And we've got a throw-in already. The U.S. wearing their secondary blue kits, or alternate blue kits, if you want to say. There, Turkey wearing their white. Crafty in the chat. So a team has to win 2 out of 3. No, it goes by points. If you win, you get 3 points. A draw is 1 point, and if you lose, you get no points. So, and also, this is the first time in the World Cup where they've done head-to-head was the primary tiebreaker. It used to be just goal differential was the primary, which I always hated. I'm glad that. There we go. All right. We got a corner coming up, baby. Good attack here from the U.S. starting off in this game. Yeah, no, but it was always something that bothered me. That it's like head-to-head wasn't ever really considered to be a tiebreaker in soccer. And in a lot of other leagues and other tournaments, it's still not. I'm glad they changed that because, listen, if you ended up missing out on the knockout stages, corner, dangerous, got through. throw. Oh, it's still there. Kick. Oh, it's safe. Oh, we got another quarter. All right. Good way to see this U.S. start off.
So I already had the first brain fart because I forgot that we're in the blue, not the white, and I'm like, why is all our guys just standing around the ball, not kicking it into the net?
I wish the stars were a little bit more visible on that kit. I really do.
Yeah.
Because it just looks like plain blue from here. But so here we go. We got another corner kick coming up here. Berthalter's going to be the one taking it. He kicks, gets through. It's there. Score! Oh, that's how you start, baby!
Good job.
Let's go, USA 1,
Hey.
Turkey nothing.
Turkey A.
And that's,
Turkey.
You might say Turkey's goose is cooked. No. So dumb. So dumb. But that, I'll tell you what, that is, you couldn't ask. That's the start you wanted to see, especially when you're starting your non-starting guys. A lot of them, like I said, there's 9 changes to the lineup made by Poch going into this game. And in the 3rd minute of the game, off a corner. And who was it, baby? Trusty. Who did I say to trust? You better trust Austin Trusty. And in Austin, we trusty. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. And the U.S.
And it's our first goal, not off of a opposite player.
We did have other goals that were not own goals, but this is the first goal that we've had.
That's what I mean.
That wasn't okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
So we're making improvements there.
We're improving. We're doing better. Oh, that's what you want to see. That's the way to start this game off. Crafty in the chat says Boston beer drinkers can breathe a sigh of relief. I bet those bars, man, I'll tell you what, they were making bank with that. Ooh, Turkey. A little bit of an attack there. U.S. able to clear. Turkey does have possession. I did find it hilarious. There's a bar in Boston called the Dubliner. And when the Scots came over, they were there partying. They were up. They stayed open later. I believe Boston made a new. They changed some laws while the Scots were there, so that bars were open later, and you could open carry in the street. You can have the open container.
Oh, okay.
Not open carry. I know the Scots really want to embrace American culture, get an open carry, but yeah, it was all that. So then, obviously, a couple days later, England played there. England played in Boston as well. That day, the Dubliner put a sign on the door that said, due to no reason in particular, the Dubliner will be closed today. We're very sorry but we'll be open again tomorrow. Don't worry about it. And it's just like, nobody likes the fucking English. I love it. It's the best.
Yeah.
And I truly do think that's why the Scots, the Irish, and Americans can get along as good as we do. Even though obviously there's you do a little friendly rivalry. Look at the U.S. Another attack. Ooh, pass was just off. Couldn't quite stretch it. And Turkey's going to survive for now, but the U.S. still provided very good pressure.
Nice.
It's going to be out on the U.S. I believe that's going to be a throw-in for Turkey. Wow.
Turkey A.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But this has been quite the start here for the U.S. But yeah, I really do think that's a we're all kindred spirits in just the fact that we fucking hate the English. Fuck them,
Yeah.
So
fuck them.
And to be fair, the English fans kind of dicks. They're kind of like the whole hooligan thing is, like I know that was back in the 80s, early 90s and shit, but there's still a tinge of it there, and they're still fucking assholes. So I know if you're British watching this, I don't give a shit. You fucking wankers. Your accent's horrible, bruv. I don't care. Eat shit. Which you do. That's called your food. That's called British food. Although I'll say this. Beans on toast ain't bad. I know we give them
Beans
shit
on
for that,
toast?
but beans on toast ain't bad. Beans on toast is good.
Yeah?
Beans on toast.
Like kidney beans or?
No. Like take like your regular fucking pork and beans. Like
Okay.
that, like your brown sugar beans, like your bean pot beans. Yeah, that. Beans on toast. That's what
Okay.
they eat over there for like they have it as part of their breakfast, part of the full English or whatever. It's very good. It's very good. It's very good. I don't mind it. Gotta say, don't mind it. There's a lot of other shit. Like you want to like eel pie and shit. We can go on forever with that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you know, as far as that goes, you know, beans on toast. We can pause on that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Lloyd calls them ketchup beans. I want to go that far, but it's basically it's a sweet, yeah, it's like a sweet tomato, you know, like your pork and beans, like your Bush's baked beans and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stargazy pie. That's exactly what I was. Stargazy pie and jellied eel pie are two of the ones I was thinking of. Did you watch Tom and Don, Lloyd? Is that because you saw the English food is a war crime? Yeah, no, that's another good YouTube channel. If you got a chance, go look up Tom and Don. They do Space King, baby. Praise be the Space King. Oh, come on.
Now. Come on now.
Yeah. There we go. You're lucky that's not a yellow there. I think that was his name. I was trying to read it. I don't know. He's got a lot of those umlauts and shit all over it. So,
is this my favorite ref, or we got a different ref today?
Which one's your favorite one? Is that the small one?
The one that was like, guy. No, go play.
Oh, that one, yeah.
When somebody's...
My favorite one is it was the one... I forgot, what fucking game was it? Was it the second Paraguay game, or was something? And he's like, the one guy, he got caught covering his mouth, which is an automatic red card. Now you can't do that because they're like, oh, you're saying something bad, so they don't want you doing that. So they went to VAR to see that, and he comes back. After review, number 10, cover his mouth. The decision is red card. It was so cool. Like people have been turning it into like techno beats and house beats and part of they're using it as the drop. It's cool. It's cool. I love that guy. And the problem is he's very short. He kind of looks like an Oompa Loompa, but he's awesome. He's my favorite ref in the whole thing. ELS in the chat says USA, 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 and indeed USA, 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 because the US is up 1-0 on Turkey, if you're proper, because only, that's the thing. We're in America. We call them Turkey. We call Germany.
I don't know.
We don't call Spain. We don't say we're playing España. We say we're playing Spain. Oh no, Turkey ties it up. Bad giveaway by the U.S. defense. That was awful.
That's what you get for calling them Turkey. They're Turkey.
I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey. Do you know what the problem was? I said Turkey. I should have never said it. That's the reason. That was the problem.
Yep. So you gave him motivation.
I did. I said Voldemort. I shouldn't have said it. By the way, Jimbo, do you know that?
Yes.
What was named first? The country or the bird? And are they connected? That'll be my little history question for you here today.
I'll say the country.
You are correct. You are very correct. Now, here's the second part. Are turkeys that we do have over here named or connected to Turkey, the country?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
You would be wrong, sir. People in Europe started calling the birds that they were receiving after the initial Columbian exchange.
Okay.
They called the birds that they were getting turkeys. Do you know why they called them turkeys? And do you know what was the reason why they called them turkeys and the connection to Turkey and the Ottoman Empire there?
No.
Because of the way the shipping worked and how
Yeah.
a lot of shipping went through Constantinople and the Ottoman Empire. So
Okay.
a lot of people, when exchanges were happening and trades were getting done, like a lot of the trade was happening to still get like a lot of the Arab goods and stuff like that. And so that was traded over there, and then that was traded back and blah, blah, blah. So a lot of people were getting the birds from trade with the Ottomans and the Turks.
Oh.
So they ended up calling the bird turkeys for the Turks and the turkey bird, for the country. Oh, there we go. Ooh!
Ooh.
And that's a save by Turkey. So the U.S. still attacking here. I do like the aggressiveness. The problem is when you're aggressive like that, you will have some failures on the back end. We got to do better with that.
Yeah.
But I do like the attacking that we're doing here. That was out before he kicked it back in, so that'll be Turkey's throwing. So yeah, no, there you go. You learn something today, Jimbo. You learn turkeys. The turkeys we have are named after Turkey, the country.
The only difference is the turkeys that we have here after we bake them or roast them taste pretty good.
Are you talking about roasting and eating a Turkish man? Kavkalash. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, Jimbo, sometimes you get weird.
Yeah, I've been up since 3, so
Oh no, yeah, no, it's been a long day. I figured you might have taken a nap before we
came home, made dinner, watched a couple shows. Before you know it, it was 9:30. I think I was like, yeah, I probably should go down and start setting up.
That's it. I watched some of the other games. I watched, we had our secondary white people taco night, which is why I wasn't. By the way, ELS, that was a fantastic stream you had yesterday. Thank you so much. I know I wasn't there for it, but it was white people taco night. Sorry, there are priorities in this world. I do apologize, but crossover, nobody there for the U.S., but that's going to be out for a throw-in for the U.S. deep in territory. Lloyd says, "Hey Jimbo, that's Dahmer territory that you're talking about there. Just eating a turk. Boy, this turkey tastes a lot like pork. I don't know why. I thought they did eat pork. I thought that was haram. I don't know what's going on here. Why is this? Wait a minute. And that's another thing. I still call it Constantinople. I do. Do you know why I call it? Do you know why I call it Constantinople? Istanbul was once Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople.
Oh, okay.
You can't tell me you've never heard that song.
No, I heard. That's why I was like, I thought it was like a Turkey eighth type thing.
No. I was doing the They Might Be Giants song. Yeah. But no, I still call it Constantinople because the Turks still call it Constantinople. Or they did when they took it over, and that's what it was. Do you know what Istanbul translates to in Turkish?
No.
The city.
Okay.
That's what. So it's like if all of a sudden, because I live here in the New York metropolitan area. I live in North Jersey. And when I was a kid, and even to this day, if you're going over to New York City, you don't say you're going to New York City. You say, I'm going to the city. Well, I'm going to spend the day in the city. That would be like then everybody in officially renaming New York the city.
Okay, yeah.
It's essentially the same thing. So it's like, that seems dumb to me. I know I'm fighting an uphill battle with that one. I get it. But as a historian, it's like, it's fucking Constantinople, man. Come on.
When you start talking about histories type stuff like this, like I miss drunk history.
I do miss drunk. Well, I mean, I'm kind of drunk and I'm talking about history, so we're there. We're
So-
mostly there.
That was a good show.
Dude, what a great show it was. Early on, the last season got a little wonky. I think they were
Yeah.
trying to find shit to do. Like, that's the thing. I think they were kind of reaching deep into some bags, and also some of the people they had on the show, not the best, not the funniest, even when they're not
Yeah.
drunk. So it was like, but those first couple, like first 4 seasons of it or whatever, were fucking great. And the early, I think it was on College Humor. I think it was originally was just the best.
Okay.
Because I first learned it from my old program director from 97.9X, Jim McKay. Oh, Jimmy McKay. We just came back from a party with red jumpsuit apparatus. And we were just hanging around and we were all just fucking hammered. He's like, wait. You got to watch this. You're funny. Hey, King, yeah, you like history stuff, right? Yeah. You're going to love this. You're going to love this. And so he put on the first couple of clips from like the early days of YouTube there, and it was on it. And that was my first instinct. I was like, oh, this is fucking hilarious. I love this. What a great idea.
Yeah.
We should do shit like that. And then when Comedy Central picked it up, I was like, yeah, there's that fucking thing. And it was great. We always had the idea. We wanted to do the sports one. We wanted to do like drunk sports history.
Yeah.
We just never got around to
sports.
it. Oh, we got somebody rolling around.
Got shot by
an
AK.
Oh, you got to do a
yellow
based on acting. We're doing yellows based on acting on old Berthalter there.
WNBA?
He didn't even touch him.
Is this the WNBA?
Oh, okay. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
didn't go full Caitlin Clark.
What are you doing? Why are we? Ripped his fucking sock off. All right. Well, maybe there was but it's a little contact. It's minimal. It's minimal contact. Yes, it did. I believe it was 1484, 1487, 1480. Yeah, I want to say 1487. Because that's also considered to be the end of the medieval age and the start of the modern age, or early modern age. Was the fall of Constantinople there, Lloyd. So yeah, it's a rather important day. Like 1066 is a date everybody knows. The fall of Constantinople is a date that everybody should know. I would probably be better at it if I didn't have a vodka drink earlier and then also 2 beers and now this beer too. So again, I don't know if anybody can tell. I'm a little toasty, but it's late on a Thursday. We got soccer on. We're going, yeah. Lord, yeah. The Renaissance was early modern age. It's weird the nomenclature that historians like to use. Lloyd, they're all, they all want to feel special with all their fucking shit. But yeah, no, it's that's considered that demarcation line there of medieval to early modern, Renaissance, all that kind of stuff. So I think the Renaissance is a subsection of early modern period. It's, you got to justify the degrees somehow. So, you just come up with something that says like, yeah, no, this is a subsection of the period that was part of this era. And all right, fine. I get it. But yeah, but it's still very important date. Very important date. Lloyd says, King talking about sports history while drunk would be entertaining. Maybe.
And you do good impersonations too, so.
It could be, yeah, let me talk like a Scotsman. Hey, man, what's happening? What's going on? That's so bad. Oh, Turkey had a great chance there, but they kind of squandered the attack. So there we go. I'm going sleeveless today. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I usually don't do that because I got noodle arms, but that's what we're doing.
Definitely have to go sleeveless next week.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. This is my made up rebrand of the Metro Stars shirt I got on here. Trying to, because fuck Red Bull. I know they we're Red Bull New York. You're playing fucking Harrison next to Newark. You play in the shittier part of Newark, which is just called Harrison. And fucking, we're Red Bull New York. No, you're not. You're not. And now that there's an actual team in New York, it makes even less fucking sense to call yourself New York. Fucking stop it. Revert back to the goddamn Metro Stars. You can still put, if you want to put the fucking Red Bulls on the fucking shirt and do whatever, fine. I don't give a shit. I got Prudential on here but, Devils, let's go Devils. But go back to the fucking, can we go back to the goddamn Metro Stars identity? Better name. It was just, and it made more sense for the area because it was, the New York, New Jersey Metro Stars and then just Metro Stars, but it's the metropolitan. It's a great way to encompass the area without putting the location name on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to say New York. You don't have to say New Jersey. You don't have to say New York, New Jersey. You can just say Metro Stars and you get it. The metropolitan area works. It's great. Now, and you have your own, stadium now there in Harrison. You can make it work. You can get a good rivalry going with New York City FC. It all works, but what do I know? I'm not the leader of a company whose fucking drinks smell like piss and explode people's hearts. So, hydration break, by the way, as you can see. We got this going on. A lot of fans, not big in this place. Why am I? Oh, I still have Top Chat on. I got to do live chat. Am I missing Pecan? Pecan! Yeah. Pecan is in the house. Holy shit. It's been an age. Ladies and gentlemen, our top donor, you might have seen his name still crawling over in the ticker there for being our top number one donor. Giving over $110 in support here to the Stay Tuned Sports channel. Pecan, our man, what is up, Pecan? My God, great to see you, brother. That's
hibernation.
I was going to say, this is great. This is great. This has already become the greatest stream we've had because we've got the return of Pecan. I certainly enjoy having everybody back here. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, Pecan's in here. Hold on. Cover me up. I don't care. There she is. Just for you, Pecan. Yeah. Well, it's a little bit for me too. Let's be honest. A little bit there for me too. Getting married. She's getting married. I believe it's July 3rd. Getting married at Madison Square Garden. It is gonna happen.
So what's the rumor of what food's gonna be at the?
I don't know yet. We don't know that. We do know that Blake Lively was not invited though. So.
Wow. That is very surprising,
dude. It's still dude. There's a lot to go. I mean, listen, she put the name of her kids into her songs. She put the name of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' kids into the songs, and then that whole thing happened with Jason Baldoni, and we learned all the things that she was doing and trying to name drop Taylor and putting Taylor in very uncomfortable situations as far as that goes. And then the next thing you know, they unfollow each other on all the socials. Travis and Ryan unfollow each other. Oh, dude, the fucking drama. It's been fun.
It's like, what are we still in high school here? You 30-year-old?
Oh, dude, I don't give a shit. Like I said, as long as it's not involving me, I fucking love drama.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of the drama. That's too much. But when it's other people's shit, fucking sign I'm an old 46-year-old woman in a supermarket. Great, let me get that Us magazine. I want to see what shit is going down. Let's go.
I used to love, like, when my grandmother would come home from grocery shopping or whatever, she would have the I forget which one it was called, but it'd be like, Alien is the president.
Oh, that's like the National Enquirer, Weekly World News, shit like that. Yeah, that show was.
I used to love reading that stuff.
That was the Reddit of the day. Yeah, those fucking mags. I enjoyed that shit, but yeah, no. So yeah, because it was kind of a rumor. We weren't sure, but yeah, now permits have been done. They're going to close off the streets. Like the cops are going to be there. Now there's rumors that Swifties are going to fucking swarm the area. By the way, the same day is going to be a World Cup match over at East Rutherford.
Oh God.
And I don't know if anybody knows this, but Madison Square Garden sits on top of Penn Station, which is a major hub for people to get over to New Jersey and to the Meadowlands there. So that's going to be fun, I'm sure, for the police to go ahead and try to handle that. What do the Swifties think they're going to do? You're not going to see her. They're not going to do anything like that. She's not going to like walk into the arena, walk out. I'm pretty sure they're doing everything like through the underground fucking drive-in tunnels and shit. You're not seeing anything. Dumb.
I mean, like you said a few times, they're not all there. Some of them.
No, dude. A lot of them are fucking wow. But I'll tell you what. I think it's going to be a fun weekend. I think me and Pepper Jack, we're going to have our own little wedding reception here. You know, we're going to get a nice little cake. She's going to get dressed up.
Wedding cakes.
Yeah, she's going to get one of the little, like the little ones there. She's going to get a little wedding cake for her. We're going to, you know, we got some champagne. We'll have a little bit of champagne. We'll have a nice little toast, our own little reception there, you know. She's going to dress up nice and do her makeup all nice and do like pictures and shit. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a nice night. And so you have that. Then you got the 4th of July. Then you got a Lord of the Rings marathon that I'm going to pull off. Dude, it's a full weekend. It's a full weekend of loving America and loving J.R.R. Tolkien and loving Taylor Swift and loving love, Jimbo. That's what it's all about, a celebration of love and of destroying the One Ring. That's what America was based on. That's what we're here for. And for watching soccer. There's so much shit going on. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy. That's insane. Anyway, Turkey. See, I kind of split the difference there.
Yeah, you
I didn't go the full Turkey, but I didn't say Turkey. I was like, Turkey. What's up, my turkey? Shut up. I already know what's going through your mind. Shut up. So here we go. Corner kick for the U.S. This is going to be Berhalter. That's a handball. That's it. And that's got to be it, because that's a hand. If that, it's a handball on Turkey. What's the flag up for?
Oh, come on. What's going on? Yeah, that's off a defensive player. So then that's fine. That's not an offsides. Oh, wow.
Eat shit.
The fix is in.
They want the gobblers to get this one. How do you like my Turkish accent? Pretty good, huh? Fucking We're dumb. This is the dumbest channel.
60 minutes.
That's the dumbest shit we do. No wonder we only have like fucking 300 subscribers. It makes so much sense when you actually stop and think about it. Turkey now on the attack. What a nice cross in, and that's going to be a goal for Turkey. 2-1. The U.S. is down.
Oh, sit down, you asshole.
Sit down, you ugly, gross, fucking Euro slinger. Euro? Would you like a Euro? What are we doing? Yeah, just
all out of position.
Everybody's out of position.
You had almost like 5 guys on the ball.
Nobody covering anybody there. Well,
Alright.
shit, Jimbo.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
It is. It is. I'm sitting here thinking, like, oh, you know, like part of you wants to sit there and go, you know, it's our second stringers. We're not even really trying. But also the other part of me is like, fuck these guys. Come on, what are we doing? Jesus Christ.
Again.
Turkey feeling themselves now. U.S. got to get it. Clear it. Clear it. There's a foul. Absolutely. Fucking
They said
hell.
nutmeg. I thought that was like a move that was called nutmeg.
It is to get a nutmeg. A nutmeg is a soccer move you do.
Oh. I thought it was after I thought about it. Oh, okay, a player must be named nutmeg.
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
they're
no,
trying
no,
to-
no.
that's- Oh, it's an actual move. Okay.
It's an
I
actual
was
move.
right. Weird terms.
They well no, because they all have like think of like how like if you're a skateboarder you do an ollie, you know, or have like that's kind of the same thing when you do a certain thing with a ball. If a player did it or it's somebody wants to call it a certain thing, hey, Scottie Pippen. Yeah, like so you have a nutmeg, you know, yeah, bicycle kick, you know. Are you on a
Yeah.
bicycle? No, but you know, and who rides a bicycle by flipping it fucking upside down? Nobody, but they call it a bicycle kick. So if you score 2 goals, it's called a brace. Normally, I think it's like if like you score the first goal and the last goal, they call it a brace. But I think if you just score 2 now, they just any 2 goals they call you score, they call a brace.
Kind of looked like it hit off the referee.
I was gonna say, well, he's out of bounds, so
I mean, he kind of looked like he pulled a Mike Tomlin there.
oh, that's off on Turkey. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go, U.S. No game, no score in the Paraguay Australia game. Oh, okay. Here we go. It's a crossover. We're gonna keep it in.
Keep possession of it. Is that it? Talk about delay.
I was gonna say, wait. They were waiting for the Jesus Christ! Way to fucking wait 10 hours for the fucking whistle.
Yeah.
I guess that's soccer's version of expedited replay, I suppose. They were like, oh, it doesn't seem like it, and then somebody comes over and watches the tape. It's like, oh, actually, that went out. So it's like, okay, now we do that. Hey, is that Leo? Hey, where's your 17-year-old fucking girlfriend there, Leo? Thank you so much for joining us here, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy King, and that's your good friend Jimbo right over there on the other side. You're watching along with us here on Stay Tuned Sports as the U.S. is currently losing to Turkey. 2-1. Turkey hadn't scored a goal in the tournament yet. And now they've scored 2 on the United States. I got to stop drinking. That's not going to happen. I'm going to have more beer in a second here. What are we talking about? But yeah, so it's not going great right now for the U.S. Started off with an early goal. It has been downhill ever since. We are in the 37th minute. We've just crossed over into the 37th minute. Turkey spending the second half of this first half in the U.S. half. Not great, not fun. The U.S. can't clear here. Turkey's still on the attack. What a nice little move there by Turkey.
Jesus.
They're getting it. And the U.S. is finally
job.
able to clear. Possession is split pretty much down the middle, 51 to 49%. in favor of the U.S., so it's about a 50-50 ball possession split as we sit here. Turkey, their goaltender has 2 saves. The American goaltender has none. The U.S. have scored 7 goals so far in this World Cup. Turkey only 2. These 2 right here. Unbelievable. If I'm Poch, I'm not a happy man. And you can tell Russell Crowe Jr. not feeling happy. U.S. we're just kicking the ball back and forth here. We are just
taking their time.
Yeah, no, we're just playing a little kickapoo here right now. Not any real dangerous soccer here. We're just passing the pass. Turkey, and that's going to be a foul. Bertholter's helped to his feet after the foul. The U.S. going to fucking press at all here? Nope. It seems like we're just going to play a little game of kick the ball at midfield. Which is fun. It's a nice night in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Deep ball.
Boy.
It's on target. Crossover. Oh! Could not get through the goaltender, and that's going to be a save. Now Turkey on the fast attack. That's going to be, they're going to say, a bit of a foul on a U.S. free kick for Turkey from just over the midfield line. Damn, that was a good attack. Listen, I'm fine with playing kickapoo if we can get a good fucking, that was a nice little attack on there. The pass was perfectly online, in target, just couldn't get the crossover. Oh, come on! How is that a foul?
Did he just say bullshit? Bullshit.
You say not foul, I say foul. Bullshit to you. Go away. I don't know why I make all referees sound Russian when they're not, but it's what I do. So another free kick here coming up for the Turks.
Holy ears.
That is dangerous and out. But I think that went off an American. That's going to be. Are they going to say no corner? Yeah, that was a corner. Like, listen, I'm all for trying to do that, but it went off the American. What are we doing? Yeah, that's. I saw that from here, and I fucking 3,000 miles away. What are we doing here, ref? Come on, get your head in the game. 41st minute. Turkey in the first 2 games had 62 shots, no goals. In this game, they've had 3 shots, 2 goals. What are we doing?
Sounds like the New Jersey Devils last year.
You can shut the fuck up. Shut your dirty whore flyer mouth. What happened to you? You guys got swept in the playoffs. I don't want to hear shit. Shut up.
Hey, at least we made the playoffs.
Not really. You didn't show up. You didn't even win it. If you won't win a game in the playoffs, I don't think you showed up. I don't think you made the playoffs.
Hey, we won the first round.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, you did, didn't you? Fuck! You shot for the second round. All right, well, fuck you.
I only remember that because Cam York almost decapitated somebody with his freaking hockey stick.
Yeah, no. Hey, U.S. is pressing. Look at this. U.S. is pressing.
Too far.
Got to cross.
Oh.
I think that went off a Turkey player. And that's going to be a corner for the U.S.
I wonder, like, when Turkey's, like, running down or back up the pitch, if they're going gobble, 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 gobble.
Crossover. That's going to be headed away by Turkey. Falls into the penalty area, but they get possession, and they go, come on. Oh, now Turkey's go. Oh, he slipped. Oh, he slipped on the turf monster. And the U.S. has got the ball safe. Jimbo, I'll ask you this question here as we're winding down here in the first half. We're into the 42nd minute, almost going to be into the 43rd. A lot of people have been talking about the good camera work, the good crowd work that the cameramen have been doing there at the World Cup. And if you know what I'm
Okay.
talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Of the international hotties that we've been able to see here at this World Cup, who do you think is reigning numero uno in the World Cup of hotties?
I would say the ones that I've seen so far, I would say Mexico, I think, is
Mexico's up there.
one of the
Mexico's
first
always a
ones.
strong contender. The Latinas are
Yeah.
always a strong contender. So your Mexicos, your Colombias, your Brazils, your Argentinas,
Yeah.
always going to be very strong contenders. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I am surprised. I really haven't seen too many US ones.
I've seen a couple, but not a ton. I'll tell you which one surprised me. Which one? Pecan says Sweden. Sweden, of course, Sweden's going to have fucking.
Yeah.
That goes without question. Fucking Bosnia had a couple of fucking
Oh yeah.
heavies out there. Absolute heavies. What do we got? Oh, we got a foul. We got a foul, and that's going to be on Turkey. So the Americans are going to be able to clear out of their penalty area. My God. Come on, America. What are we doing? But I saw a picture the other day. I had to send it to my brother. I was like, fuck me. Yeah, man, the fucking Bosnians, they had a couple of real good heavies there. So I'll say this. Surprisingly, I'll say I agree that it's usually the Mexican, like, you can't go wrong with a good Mexican Latina, man. You can't. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a strong contender. You know who's been disappointing? Because I know there are hot ones there. Fucking Canada, man. Canada's got some hotties, but man, they just haven't shown up. They just haven't
Maybe
shown
they
up.
they all left the country.
That could be. That could be. That's
They said,
100%
"Fuck this."
possibility. You know who's also a dark horse? That's going to be out on Turkey. That's going to be U.S. throwing. Fucking South Korea.
Oh yeah.
I
could see that.
Well, here's the thing. The thing I love about the Korean girls is that they really are like, they feel like the Latinas of Asia. Oh! What a save by the Turkish goaltender, and there was a rebound there, but unable to capitalize on the rebound. Mario Miharis in the chat says, "Go Turkey." Right now, Turkey's up 2-1, so you got to be happy there, Mario. Good, strong shot, but a good save by the Turkish goaltender. That went off somebody's ass. That deflection, that ass flexion might have helped. Thank you for joining us here, Mario. I don't know if you could tell, we're obviously rooting for America, but you're rooting for Turkey. Good for you. If you want to help us out here, give us a like, share this channel around, let people know that we exist. And, of course, as always, if you haven't done so yet, or this is your first time here, which I think it might be your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and help us on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for joining us, Mario, in the chat and here on the channel. We are now into extra time. We're going to have 6 extra minutes. 6 extra minutes. 6 minutes of added time. Mario says, "No, I'm no happy. Go USA. It's better team." I can understand being disappointed by Turkey in their performance this year. Absolutely. I get that. But you still pull for your team. You still pull for your country.
Yeah.
And you still pull for your team even when it's all over and said and done. I've done the same thing for the US when we've been knocked out earlier in World Cups, which has happened a lot. So but yeah, man. So good for still rooting for your team, man. Whoa, what? Turkey keeps the ball in. Crossover, and the U.S. is able to maintain possession. Yeah, come on, let's do. Oh, Turkey trying to play defense there. McKennie's able to break away. Turkey, that's off Turkey. That's going to be a
Play.
throw in for the
Play.
U.S. That's what I was trying to say. Listening to the announcer there, this like you can sit there and say this game doesn't really mean anything, but like I said, it does mean something for us to see how we perform with our guys there, with the guys that we have on the bench, with guys that might have to go in there and perform. If you can't play on defense, if you're not going to play well, if you're going to be out of position, if you're not going to be there, fucking then you can't do that. Oh, he says, "Oh, I'm Mexican. God bless you. Good night." Hey, listen, Mexico, they also having a great World Cup. They didn't concede one goal in their games.
Wow.
They won all three and didn't concede one. So Mexico having a great World Cup so far. Oh, just headed over the bar by the Estados Unidos. There for our good friend Mario. Mijares.
Wow. Just barely.
Just caught the back ass end of the net there.
He said, "Rawr."
Turkey, they clear the ball. Now they're attacking. Turkey has the ball. Breaking down the American right side here. Cross over by Turkey, and the American goaltender will go ahead and grab that. Matt Turner, who's led in 2 goals already. U.S. with a deep pass on the mark. Ooh, but could not control it. Are they going to give a foul on the American? He fell to the ground. Yeah, it's close. Yeah, he might have been offsides anyway.
Yeah.
Mario in the chat says, "Good night, my friends. New subscriber. Love your video." Mario, you have yourself a great night, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for subscribing. And you have yourself buenos noches, my friend. Buenos noches.
Have a good night.
It's one of the few Spanish words that I failed Spanish in high school with a 17. I was there mostly for just the girl that sat in front of me. So,
aren't we all?
I was gonna say, like, I was like, ugh. I failed Spanish, so then you know what I did the next semester? I took Latin, like a fucking idiot. Let me try the harder version of it. Like, what was I doing? What was I doing? I don't know. U.S. has the ball crossed. That's going to be played safely by Turkey as they clear. We are going to be into the 6th minute of added extra time. We've got about 50 seconds left before the halftime whistle. It's great to have Pecan back in here with us. I've missed Pecan so much. Listen, man, I'm telling you, I think the Saints could be one of those teams that make a run this year. I like the end of last year. Tyler Shuck looks like he's that kind of guy. I think the Saints have that kind of, and not only that, but the NFC South. The NFC South, I think if there's a division to be taken, it's gonna be the NFC South.
The only question is with Shuck. Remember how Tyler Heineke was with the Commanders? He was real good, and then next year he was just shit.
I don't think he was shit the next year though either. But he wasn't. I don't think. I think he got injured too.
Oh.
And the U.S. trying for an attack, but time has run out on the first half. And the U.S. down a goal to Turkey, 2-1. Boy, that Turkish woman has had a lot of work done. Holy shit. Pecan says, Saints going to win the South. It would not surprise me. And so much so that it wouldn't surprise me. It could be one of my picks. By the way, we're getting very close I think we're going to do a slightly different format this year because I think we've already missed where if we just did a division a week, we would do it. Yeah, so we've missed that kind of deadline.
Whoops.
But so we'll look at maybe after the World Cup and we'll do like a condensed version of it when we do the Friday forecast. But yeah, when I do the Friday forecast, I may be picking the Saints to win this stuff. Now again, I think Atlanta's improved. We'll see what happens. Like I think that really all depends on the big Penix they got there. If their broken Penix is healed, and if they're able to make sure that Penix stays rigid and erect and not flaccid on the field. You got to make sure that's a big thing.
It does suck to have a hurt Penix.
It really does. You never want to injure your Penix. You never want to injure your Penix. And Atlanta knows that. They saw what happened last year when they injured their Penix. We know that. You have Carolina with Bryce Young. Clearly, I think they're on the rise. They made the playoffs last year. Came this close to beating the fucking Rams.
Yeah.
So I think that's something you got to look out for. And the Buccaneers didn't fire Todd Bowles. So, I mean, that's clearly a mistake on their part that they made. And so I like Tampa might finish last. And I love Tampa and I love Baker. But you get rid of Mike Evans and you still have Todd Bowles as your head coach? Yeah. I don't know.
And have the little contract dispute going on with Baker.
And Baker is still trying to work out his contract there with them too. So it's I don't know. Tampa's looking like something different. Tampa's looking like something else. Listen, I hate to be the one that's kind of like everybody else and be like, oh, everything is like, oh, it's all the, I'm going to go along with the crowd. But boy, how do you not think the Rams are just going to fucking, like, barring injury?
Yeah. But even let's just say Stafford gets hurt. And who's the kid they drafted in the first round?
They got Ty Simpson there, but I don't know if he would even be the backup at this point. I think it would still be Stetson Bennett.
Is he even still playing?
He came back. Yeah, he came back last year.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, because Garoppolo retired this year.
Oh, did he?
I think Garoppolo's retired, or just he might have just let the Rams maybe not announce it. But yeah, he's not on a team. I don't think anybody's gonna pick him up. So.
But they just need one of those quarterbacks just to play average to have that defense just do their thing.
I was going to say, like, and here's the thing. Matthew Stafford had an MVP season last year.
Yeah.
He wouldn't need to get close to an MVP season with that defense for the Rams to get to a Super Bowl or have a very good year. Like, that's the other thing. But now here comes a double-edged sword because now the expectation when it comes to the Rams is Super Bowl or bust.
Yep.
So anything less than getting to the Super Bowl in your home stadium again is going to be seen as a failure. So you got to do it, or it's not like people are going to be like, I don't know. Was it worth it? Was it worth it to do it? So we'll see.
I'm saying now, I think by week 4, Aaron Donald will be on that team.
I'm sorry. I think all the signs are pointing to that. I think all the signs are pointing to Aaron Donald coming back. And like I said, even if you only have him on there for third downs, it's going to be a fourth down. You know what I mean? And I like Curse. I do. I think he was I think he was very good there. I thought he was going to be like an Aaron Donald kind of replacement. So for the Browns to have him in return for Garrett, it's maybe not, he's not on that level yet, but I certainly think he's a player who could be. Like, I don't think, like, he is not a bad player. So I think he's good.
I think the Rams were playing to win for this year, but also building for the future. They would never did the trade. They would have kept Verse. But this
I agree.
trade,
No, this
like
is this is a hey, we want to. This was a fuck them picks. We want to win now kind of thing, like they did back in for Super Bowl 46.
Yeah.
Pecan says Denver. He thinks they're going to be in the mix.
I don't think so.
I know. I called them last year the luckiest 14-2 team.
Yep.
And I still think they were. And then maybe they were the unluckiest team because Bo Nix breaks his ankle on the last play as they beat the Bills. And then he misses the AFC Championship game and they lose to the Patriots as a sudden snowstorm shows up and then they can't do it. Like it you can look at it as they were super lucky and also not so lucky last season. Will Bo Nix be able to play as well as he has, as stable as he has after the injury? Will he be ready for the season? Because there's been a lot of concern. Apparently, they had one picture come out of his ankle. And everybody's like, oh, they had to go back in there and do it. I don't know. So I think there's a lot of questions when it comes to that. I'll tell you what, I can't stop thinking about the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to be one of those surprise teams. Do they win the division? Probably not. Do they make the playoffs? They could. But
I'll go this far. I think the Raiders could be the Saints.
I think they could be the AFC Saints. I think they could be the AFC Saints 1,000%. I'm with you on that one. I really do. I think they could be that team that is a worst to first situation. I'd love to think that my Giants could be that team. I think they got to put a couple pieces together. It's Harbaugh's first year. I think just getting some stability. I think the Giants will be at 500. Maybe I think we're a 7 to 8 win team.
Yeah.
As we stand right now, I think we're a 7 to 8 win team, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Considering what we've had, 7 to 8 wins to me. If we're playing competitive football into December, I'll be happy. And I think this team can do that. I think the Giants will still be in playoff contention when December rolls around. Yeah. And that's all I'm asking for. It's just, let's not be dead in the beginning of October. Let's not be 1-4, 1-5, going into fucking week 6, week 7, and be like, what? Oh boy, here we go. Let's get ready for another Giants game. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Pecan says, will Josh Allen ever break through?
Not on the Bills.
Dude, I'm telling you, they fired the wrong person. You fired McDermott, and then you kept fucking Bean. I
don't know if they... I think McDermott had to go, but they both should have went.
That's the same thing in Cleveland. They fucking kept Berry there, and it's like,
yeah,
why are you keeping the GM that had a fucking 6-man quarterback? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Have you looked at what that man has done as a general manager in Cleveland? In building or not building that thing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Crafty said, let's not be the Jets. Come to say, yes, basically, you never want to be the Jets when it comes to late season football. You never want to be there.
Yeah.
Crafty says Jimbo took the that's. So I'm glad to see everybody on it. Me, you, Crafty, Pecan, we're all kind of on the same page here. I agree with that. It's fun. I'll tell you, I think the AFC North, I think, is going to be fun. I think the AFC North is going to be fun because I don't know where to go with it. Because I still don't believe in the Ravens. You don't know what you're going to get with Aaron Rodgers and the fucking Steelers. The Bengals could be good. They could be ass. We don't know.
That's true.
And the Browns are just a lovely, wonderful sideshow for everybody to fucking watch. So
Browns are probably the only thing that you could count on.
They are the guarantee in the AFC North that they will be the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's a shame because I would love to see the Browns do something. I kind of, it's. But, again, they fuck up so much. They fucked up Baker. You had fucking Baker Mayfield and you fucked that. How do you fuck that up? Boy, I really wish we had somebody that could save this franchise. Here's a guy who's a great personality, great competitor. Got you guys your first playoff win since you came back into the fucking league in 1999. Fucking has made Cleveland relevant. We don't need him. Let's get Deshaun. Boy, how does that... and you look at Jimmy Haslam. Now, Jimmy Haslam has traded Myles Garrett in a week. He traded Myles Garrett and he traded fucking Giannis out of fucking Milwaukee because he's part owner there with the Brewers.
How do you say his last name? How do you say his full name?
You say his last fucking name. You say it.
We all know how that's gonna go. If I try that.
I think it's Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think it's Antetokounmpo.
Something like that.
It's fucking Greek. He's got the.
For me, it'd be that guy.
That's why everybody just calls him fucking Giannis. When you say Giannis, you know who you're fucking talking about. It's basketball. Yeah. It's Giannis. You know what you mean. Yeah, so and now there's talks that they might trade Shedeur, which would be fucking hilarious. Like, not that I think Shedor's going to be a savior for them or that he's any good, but it's just another thing of like, he pushed to draft him. He caused a lot of that fucking chaos in the quarterback room last year anyway.
Yep.
And then he's going to fucking trade him next year. Like, it would be such a Jimmy Haslam fucking move. Like, it's a shame. I feel bad. I do feel bad for Cleveland fans. I do. It's just the worst. I mean, it's between them. At least the Jets have, to be fair though, most of the people that were alive when the Jets won the Super Bowl, they're in their fucking 80s now.
Yeah.
Late 70s, you're in your 70s and 80s. If you remember the Jets winning the Super Bowl, you're in your 70s and 80s. So, we are quickly approaching the time where nobody's going to remember the Jets winning the Super Bowl. Yeah. It's going to be like one of those things. Hey, do you remember like the sneakers game in 1933 between the Giants and the Bears in the NFL championship game? It's like, that's a great piece of history. I've read about it, but nobody is alive now who fucking saw that game.
Yeah.
So between the Browns and the Jets, it's getting bit. That's why I say it's like, oh, well, at least the Jets won a Super Bowl. But at this point, it's like, fucking Christ, like, how long are you gonna fucking hold on to that shit?
Yeah.
Fucking Joe Namath is in it. Like, I think is Joe Namath in his? He's close to his 80s.
Oh, he's got to be in his 80s.
He's close. So it's like, all right, let me go grab a hydration break here. Second half, getting close to being underway. Ugh. Fuck France. There's a couple universal fuck yous. We already talked about England. France is another one. Canada. Mexico, because they are a rival. I know Mario did subscribe to us, and thank you so much for that, Mario. But especially when it just comes to soccer, like U.S. Mexico, that's like Devils Rangers. Go fuck yourself. Sorry, that's always going to be, the biggest rival there. So Mexico, never root for them. I was gonna say, I don't know. Oh, we'll see how many more beers I'll say. Oh.
Stay tuned, everybody. Second half's gonna be entertaining.
I was gonna say, I don't know. Like, I find it very hard to root for any of the Allahu Akbar countries. It's hard. It's I really find it hard to really pull for those guys who want to, tear down Western civilization. It's kind of hard to pull for that. You don't want to root for it.
I am surprised though that we are an hour plus into this.
Right, yeah.
And Crafty has yet to say anything about what I'm drinking. When I have my Twisted Teas, oh, it's watered down iced tea. If I have my Miller Lights, oh, it's water in a can. I'm literally drinking water and not a single freaking comment. A little disappointed.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he's usually busting your ass when you actually are drinking something. Yeah. And now you actually are just staying hydrated, and it's like, oh. That'll work. Because it's not funny now. Because now it's not funny because you actually are. So now it's not, it's not funny if you're actually doing the thing,
Yeah.
Making my
Either
way
Russell Crowe's
downtown.
really tall or the other dude's really small.
I think it's a little column A, a little column B. Well, we'll see what we do here in the second half. Can the U.S. bounce back? Can the U.S.? We've already had 3 goals in this game.
What's our poll looking like?
That's what I mean. We've already had 3 goals in this game. The poll was, when we started this, how many goals were going to be scored in this game? 0, 1 to 2, 3 to 4, or 5 or more goals. And right now, the poll is, if we can go ahead and check this real quick here. And for some reason, it's not showing me the results. So, whatever. Why are you not showing? It's not showing me the results. I have no idea. I can't tell. I don't know why it's not showing it to me. But
What'd you pick? I said 3 to 4.
I said 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like that. Oh, we started, boy. Couple seconds off there. That's not great. Whoopsies. Crafty in the chat says Allen will win a Super Bowl when he pulls a Stafford and switches to a competent organization late in his career. Pecan says he chose 3 to 4 goals as well. Because I thought we were playing the backups. I thought Turkey would play a little looser, which we've seen. I thought the U.S. would play a little bit more attacking, which we have. And speaking of which, U.S. Come on!
Oh, come on!
Are you kidding me?
Jesus!
He's letting the boys play because it happened with both. U.S. looks for a cross into the box. Does not happen. I've tried crossing into a couple boxes in my day. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, just like in soccer. Rana passes out wide. That's going to be out on Turkey. USA throwing. And the U.S. is going to go back. Setting it up and back to the kickapoo style of play here, just to kind of have possession and set things up. Turkey almost with a steal. But now we've got a breakaway here for the U.S. No, we're too slow. Can't get there. That's going to go out, but it's going to be a U.S. throw-in. Here we go. USA, crossing to the box. That's going to be out on Turkey. Corner kick for the United States of these great American lands. Crowd getting loud at Los Angeles Stadium in Inglewood, California. Short corner. U.S. does a little drop to the box. Wide open there.
Blast it.
He tried doing that. Punched away by the Turkish goalkeeper. And that's going to be out on Turkey, throwing for the U.S.
We need like a Ovechkin type soccer player. Just blast that.
Have a 100-mile-an-hour fucking kick, just break people's fucking arms. The guy from Norway, Eric Holland. He's somebody who could do that. He's done that. Yes! There you go! Go! USA! Yes. Who's that, Bertolter? Yeah! The man who's got the yellow card on him, Bertolter, with the goal. There should have been a fucking foul in the penalty area on Turkey anyway, but the U.S. and Bertolter, there was your guy. That was the Ovechkin kind of move. He just went full leg on that one and drove it deep into the back of the net like it was a woman's cervix on her wedding night, and the U.S. has tied the game 2-1. This is why I'm not a professional announcer anywhere, because I would say something like that, and it would be the end of my career as easily as that. 1, 2, 3.
People have Monday morning overreactions. We would have Monday morning HR meetings with
Yeah, no,
Kim.
it would that's boy, it would Oh man. That's a good one though. I gotta remember that one. Yeah, right that. Drove that one deep like a woman's cervix on a wedding night. What the fuck am I keep talking about? Jesus Christ. Oh, this is why you're here, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you watch us. This is why you watch us. Just talking about cervixes.
I think that's what they're talking about now too.
Yeah, no, yeah, that kind of that
Yeah,
looks like
maybe-
what
maybe
happened
King's right.
with me and my wife on our wedding night. That was very much yes, good driving of balls right in. Yes, very nice. Argentinian sounds Russian. Why? Because I can't do accents. Pecan says redwood deep. All right, yeah, all right, Pecan. All right, there she is, Pecan. There she is. Our blushing bride to be. She's getting her cervix fucking pounded in just a little over a week. I think it's a week from tomorrow. Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah. 4th of July weekend's next weekend.
Yeah. I think July 3rd is the wedding day. So yeah, that's gonna be that's the special day, the big day. I'm excited. Listen, like I said, I enjoy I'm a 40. Holy shit, I'm gonna be 45. I'm a 44-year-old man. I have a fiance who loves Taylor Swift, so I get all the inside info and all that other kind of shit too. And you know what? Like, what am I gonna do? I could do one of two things. I could be like, this is nonsense. This is terrible. I'm a man. I can't watch this is terrible. Like, everybody knows, boy, I would love to bury my face between her ass cheeks. We all know that. Every straight man in the world would love to do that. Fine. But that's fine, whatever. Like, it doesn't take anything away from me to be like, yeah, no. I'm into the whole scuttlebutt about it. I'm all into the fucking, look at this! Breakaway for the U.S.
on.
Oh, good defending from Turkey. And they are able to get the ball out of danger. Like, I'm not, like, so I could do one way and just be completely miserable and be like, oh, I'm not going to fuck this. I'm not going to do anything like that. Or I can lean into it and just be like, yeah, I love Taylor. She's got her, like, we do the fucking thing on there whenever she's mentioned with me and Pecan and stuff like that. We got the little Taylor banter and like fucking, like, legitimately we're going to have a fucking Taylor Swift fucking wedding reception here. You know what I mean? It's going to be silly and dumb and small, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to see Pepper Jack have fun. I'm going to have fun. We're all going to have fun. So that's the thing you could do in life. You can either be fucking miserable and be like, I'm too cool for that. This is too dumb and stuff, and I'm going to do. Or you can just fucking sit back, have a couple drinks, and fucking just have fun with it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have fun. Like, what am I going to do? Oh, am I going to be like one of these guys out there who's like, oh, she's off the market? Motherfucker, like, you had a chance with fucking Taylor Swift. Sit the fuck down. What are you doing? Unless you could, like Travis Kelce did, buy on a whim a $40 million bang bungalow just for a nice little quiet place away where you could fuck the brains out of Taylor Swift, you never had a chance. You never had a chance. It was never going to happen. So listen, that's just my lesson of life. I don't have many lessons to give. I'm more of a great warning than of a lesson giver. I get that. But like, if you have the option of just being miserable and tearing shit down, or just leaning into something, having fun with it, and fucking roll with it, fucking roll with shit and have fun with it. Yeah. That's all. It's not going to hurt anybody. It's not going to fucking hurt you. Just sit there and have a fucking good time. So that's what I'm going to do. Next Friday comes, I'm going to get fucking drunk. I'm going to eat some cake. I'm going to have some fucking champagne. And me and Pepper Jack are going to toast to a wonderful marriage of her beloved Taylor Swift. We'll look at pictures. I will save a lot of the wedding dressed ones for a little bit of a wank session later. We know how that goes. Listen, we're like I said, we're all straight men here. We're all what we're talking about here. But that's what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Sometimes I feel like overshare.
I was like thinking, well, there is a soccer game going on.
There is a listen. Listen, a lot like a Raiders game. Sometimes you gotta fill time. You gotta fill time. To be fair, you, Mr. Jimbo, Mr. I don't like soccer. Doing a little fill time on soccer is fine. It's fine.
Every 4 years.
Every 4 years you're into it. Yes, you are.
I'm like the creature from Jeepers Creepers. Every 10 years I come back.
Good call.
Wreak havoc.
Good callback. You know which one I liked? Which one? What? The one with the fucking truck driver. Pepper Jack actually just showed it to me like a year ago. Like, I had never watched it because I was like, in my younger days, I was what I was just complaining about. I was I'm not going to do that. It's dumb and stupid. I'm too cool for that. So, like, when a lot of those early to mid 2000s horror movies came out, I was like, those aren't real horror movies. I don't care about that. So I was actually able to watch. I think it was Wrong Turn, the one with the truck driver, and he keeps following Lily Sobieski like candy cane. That's a good one. It's a surprisingly good one.
I think Wrong Turn had 3 movies, and the third one had Kane in it.
I only watched the first.
No, one. I know, but watching
well, that's kind of like Jeepers Creepers too. Like Jeepers Creepers was good. Jeepers Creepers 2, Jeepers Creepers 3 was fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
I like the new Evil Deads. I've liked them.
I didn't see the new one yet.
Well, it's not out. There's a new one coming out.
Yeah.
But so you talk about the other Evil Dead Rises?
Yeah, I didn't see that one yet.
That was good. That was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that one. Evil Dead Rises was good, and Evil Dead Burns looks really good from the trailers I've seen. It looks really good. They're going to say offsides on the U.S., so Turkey will get the ball.
Turkey A.
Look who's coming into the game.
Oh, okay.
He's getting ready. They're going to call a foul on the U.S. And here comes Pulisic. Tim Way coming off for Pulisic. So Pulisic. Captain America. He's coming in. He's going to get some work in during this game. And the crowd goes nuts. You hear the crowd go loud there in Los Angeles Stadium.
Now watch we win 6-2.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. So let's see what the U.S. can do here. Turkey's able to steal the ball away as they are now on the attack. They got somebody forward. The U.S. is able to kick it out. That's going to be a throw-in for Turkey. We are in the 59th minute. Well, about to be on my clock. I was a little behind on starting the clock. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but you can kind of match up where we are if you look at the clock that we have on the screen. Thank you so much for watching us. This is Stay Tuned Sports. My name is King. That handsome fella over in the other box, that is your good friend Jimbo, as we're watching along here with the U.S. versus Turkey in the final group stage match of I think this is Group D. Yes, it is. We're Group D. The U.S. has already won the group. Turkey has already been eliminated. So this is just kind of a bit of a pride match here for Turkey, and a bit of a tune-up here for U.S. and some of our subs. Pulisic, who was injured for the last game, is on the field getting some work in before we have our first knockout game. That's going to be Wednesday against Bosnia and Herzegovina. U.S. on the attack. We stop. We set it up a little bit more. Pulisic!
Come on.
Oh! I think that's going to be a corner, and it is going to be a corner. Was out on Turkey. Look at that. Here we go. Corner kick over. That's over. Everybody out on the U.S. It's going to be a goal kick. So that turned out to be absolutely fucking nothing. That turned out to be a huge nothing burger. God damn it. Couple of U.S. women's soccer coaches there. The U.S. women have been a lot more successful on their side of things. However, they did lose to an under 15-year-old Dallas soccer boys club. I just want to point that out there. It's just, you know, there's a lot. Listen, there's been a lot of women out there who are like, the U.S. has won 4 World Cups. Why are we all so excited for this men's World Cup? It's like, I get it, but you lost to 14-year-old boys. So let's look at what the competition is and then adjust accordingly. And that's not taking anything away from the American women, but
yeah.
Oh,
come
here
on
we
now.
go.
Come on
Pulisic
now.
got a breakaway. Crossover. Oh, there it is.
Oh! How do you fuck
How
that
did
up?
you miss it that wide?
My fucking God.
Brendan Aaron A. Aronson. What the fuck are you doing, A. Ron? Whoa.
Wow.
Oh.
He's not getting on the bus tonight. Make him walk home.
Yeah, you just gave that ball away. You tried to fucking fake an injury there. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know who that was on the American side, but he had a bad giveaway and then just fell to the ground like, oh, ow, I was fouled. Like, what the fuck are you doing, LeBron? Get up. Fucking jerk. U.S. having pretty decent possession right now. Kicking the ball around here in the midfield. Got some passes over here to the side. Cross here from the Americans. Oh! Oh! Off the woodwork! Over in there! Oh!
Come
it's blocked!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and the Turkish goalkeeper
now we even got the
is
goalie
down. Turkish goaltender's down. Is it a fakie or is it a really? Let's take a look here. He reaches. He might have hurt himself just falling to the ground.
Yeah.
He got a fingertip on it. That's a save. I don't know if it would have just hit off the woodwork anyway, but he did get a fingertip on it, and then he fell to the ground. And I think he hurt his shoulder when he fell to the ground after making the save.
Probably jammed it.
Yeah, so that's a legitimate. It's legitimate. It's legitimate. Oh, there's what's her face. There's Will Ferrell too. Fuck Will Ferrell.
Oh, man, he's looking worse every time I see him.
I mean, listen, we're all getting older, Jimbo.
You want to feel old? 2 days ago, Batman came out. It was 33 years 2 days ago. 33 years old. The Michael Keaton Batman.
That's older than that.
Pretty sure it said 33.
It had to be maybe Returns, because Batman came out in '89.
11.
So that would be this year. He would be 36. That would be 36 years since Batman.
Maybe it was 36, but either way, we're old.
Yeah, no, that's old. That's old. 36 is old. Listen, the Devils won their first Stanley Cup, in which I was attendance with my dad when I was 13 years old. I saw the New Jersey Devils win their first Stanley Cup on June 24th, 1995. That was 31 years ago. There are 31-year-old celebrities that I've looked at and been, man, I want to bang them. And I was like, oh, they were born when the Devils won the Stanley Cup. That's fucking insane. What are we doing? Aging needs to stop. We got to stop that shit.
Yeah.
No more.
We need to find
Time
the fountain of
stops
youth.
now. We must stop time. That shit's fucking crazy, dude. Time just doesn't. Listen.
Yeah.
Smash Mouth was right. The years start coming, and they don't stop coming.
I mean, think about it. It's already July.
Yeah, dude, we're already hitting July. Dude, training camp starts in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh, dangerous cross by Turkey. The U.S. is able to clear. Like I said, we're 11 weeks from the start of the season, which is why we kind of missed I was wondering if we're going to, I was like, wait a minute, shouldn't we be doing like Friday forecast? So did I look at it, like 11 weeks like, we already missed. You know what? Maybe we'll do like a condensed version. Maybe we'll do 2 divisions or something like that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah. I kind of wanted to do that anyway, but I was like, well, decision's been made for me now. But yeah, dude, it's again, we're already like it just. As you get older, that's the one thing I realized. As you get older, the years seem shorter. Everything just goes by so much faster. It just goes. Yep. When you're young, a year seems so fucking long.
Yeah.
And then when you're older, like literally yesterday was 15 years ago. Like it feels like I was just working at 97.9X. I started that job in 2011. That was 15 years ago.
It seems just like yesterday.
It seems like no time has gone by. Meanwhile, 15 years have gone by.
You know, it's almost like that Matthew McConaughey movie, Interstellar, I think it is.
Yes, love that movie. That's a great movie.
That movie is awesome. Trippy, very trippy.
Oh, super trippy. Yeah, you gotta really, especially the ending when it gets super metaphysical. Yeah. It gets super meta. But yeah, no, I love that movie. That's a great movie. Plus, great soundtrack. Hans Zimmer knows how to make fucking music for a movie, man.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, it does kind of feel like that a little bit. It feels like, dude, just. Well, here's the other thing too. Like, if we want to get metaphysical, time legitimately isn't real. Okay. Time moves in so many different ways, depending on where you are, depending on gravity, depending on, are you on a planet? Are you in space? Are you near a gravitational object? Are you not? Like, time here is different than time in orbit, is different than time on the moon, is different than time by the sun, is different than time by, like, none of it makes sense. It's all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, Doctor Who shit. It really is. So when you stop and think about it from that sense, it's like, maybe I've had a couple too many beers, but we're starting to get into some fucking quantum fucking mechanics talk here. But and we're on a hydration break, so But for real, like it's fucking it's when you stop and you actually look into it and you start like you'll never understand physics. Like even quantum physicists don't understand it. They even say that. Like, the one thing you have to understand if you go into physics is that you never understand it. But it's I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just weird. I think existence is weird. I think the universe is weird. I have no idea what happens with us with other things like that. There we go. There was some good old. Hey, Owen Wilson. Hey, what's up? Wow.
Did you happen to see House of Dragons this past Sunday or no?
Actually, I just watched it today. Believe it or not, I actually just watched it today.
Did you like it or?
Boy, I still think they got some work to do.
Yeah, I was under the impression the battle was going to be a lot longer, and not just like a little bit here.
It wasn't even drama. A little bit. It was the writing was bit like the fact that they took almost basically a word for word quote from Queen Elizabeth when she was talking to her troops about the Spanish Armada. Yeah. And had Rhaenyra say that, I know I have but the body of a feeble and weak woman, but I have the heart of a king. That's word for word. Oh, breakaway for Turkey! What the fuck was that? You got to jump on that ball. What are you doing? Holy shit. So I saw that. I saw some of the other, it was just, some things didn't make sense. They wrote themselves some really bad shit, especially in the last season. Like, it felt like this episode should have been the end of last season, which it should have been.
Yeah.
Like, this was the season finale for season 2.
Yeah.
And they fucked that up. So, we got a little breakaway here for Rhaenyra.
Man, everybody's a lot of people slipping.
But yeah, so again, season 2 was very bad. Like, here's the thing. Season 1 was good. I loved season 1. I thought season 1 they nailed it. I thought they did such a great job with that and setting everything up. Season 2 fucking was horrendous. Whoa! Ooh. Curling shot goes outside. I don't think that was touched by the American, so that is going to be a goal kick. Yeah, and I was hoping maybe the start of this season would kind of, like, you can't fix season 2, but you can kind of let everybody know, hey, we're back on the right track. We're back on the right track. They're not back on the right track yet. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see what everything, but it's a shame it doesn't look it didn't grab me. It didn't grab me. I'll say that.
Yeah, there was a couple times I picked up my phone and was just putzing with the phone.
Yeah. And not, here's the thing. It's not you know what show I didn't do that with? I didn't do that with The Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
No.
And that was a very dialogue heavy, not a super ton of action show, but it was so well written and so well done that I was like, I got legitimately emotional. That was the best Game of Thrones show since like season 5 of the original series.
Yeah.
And House of the Dragon in season 1 was heading towards that way. And it's like, I think back to when Viserys walked into the fucking throne room in that one scene in season 1. Where he comes in and he's fucking hobbling and shit like that. Like he's fucking half decayed and shit. That fucking scene broke me. Like I was I was a sobbing fucking mess watching that one scene. Who knew that 2.5 minutes of watching an old crippled man walk to a throne would make me fucking break down like that? But it did. And I was like, boy, if this is what we got, Game of Thrones is fucking back. Let's go. And since then, they just fucking fumbled the ball. But what I'm saying is, into that sense, it's like, I'm not just looking at it for like, ooh, I want dragons, or ooh, I want battles, or I want that. I was like, I want good TV. I want good
Yeah.
entertainment. I want something with substance in it. Season 2 of House of the Dragon didn't have that. And this first episode of season 1, better action, a little bit of a better payoff, if you will. But boy, the writing was still terrible. Some of the reasonings for some things happened were bad. And how we got to these certain areas. Like, I find myself sitting there like, a lot of the decisions made by some of the characters in the show not just don't make any sense from just a logical standpoint, but even in universe, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
US here on a bit of a break. We get it into the box. Turkey's defending well. Crossover. Nobody there. Turkey's able to clear, and that's going to be a throw in for the US. Thank you so much for joining us here, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking a little bit about Game of Thrones while watching the US and Turkey right now tied 2-2. We saw James Cameron a little bit earlier hanging out there in the stands. If you want to join us, chat is open. Come in, say hi, say hello, say how are you doing? We got our boys in there. Pecan's in there. Crafty's in there. Lloyd is in there. ELS might still be in there. I have no idea. It might be bedtime for him. It is Thursday. What is he doing? That's a dumb move on the Turkish part. Hey,
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. He's just decided to dress like his character from Bullet Train at all times now. I like that. Great. By the way, great movie. I love Bullet Train. I think that was a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Plus, Joey King was really fucking hot in that movie. So, yes, I know Joey King has like a fucking ski slope nose. I don't care. She's cute. US, we got a sub. We got a couple subs coming on there. Gio Reyna coming off here. Aronson coming off there for Zendias. Alex Zendias coming on here.
Zendejas.
Joe Scally coming off for Alex Freeman. And Dest came on for Gio Reyna. Pulisic outside the box. Shoots! Oh, just wide for Pulisic. Wow, I thought that was going, and I thought that was hugging
Yes,
the
I thought
post.
so.
Just a bit outside. Do you see the shadow on the goalpost?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Dude, if Pulisic would have scored, the roof would have blown off a SoFi.
Oh,
it
God,
would.
yeah.
It would be airborne. No foul given. Turkey's able to go ahead and steal the ball back anyway. Turkey. Now they give the ball back. And we got a breakaway here. If he can get the ball. Ooh, Turkey. Fantastic defending from the Turks. Turkey on the Americans' right side. Messing around. And it seems just like a bad giveaway from Turkey. The U.S. is able to clear. And that's going to get played all the way back to the Turkish goaltender. 79th minute, ladies and gentlemen. We are approaching the 79th minute here at Los Angeles Stadium and Inglewood, California. The U.S. 2, Turkey 2. The U.S. has already secured their spot in the knockout round. They will be playing Bosnia and Herzegovina on Wednesday. I know they said the coverage that they're going to have is going to start at 6, so that makes me think that 7 is going to be the time. Turkey, ball in the box, cross save by the U.S.
Nice.
goaltender. And that is cleared by the U.S. That's another save for the U.S. If you can't make the Wednesday broadcast, I understand that. I know you got to work and everything.
Yeah, we'll see. That was weird.
Turkey kind of slowing things down here a little bit as they set up their next offensive attack. We are in the 80th minute, ladies and gentlemen. $79:38 precisely on the clock. I know mine's a little bit behind. And
get up.
That's a throw-in for the U.S. We got some real physical soccer. I like to see that. I like to see the guys play soccer and not just fall to the fucking ground. That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
If you're going to fight for the ball, fight for the ball. Don't try to fucking get it by like, oh, I got hurt. Help me, Mr. Official. Turkey shot well high of the net. That's going to be a goal kick for the U.S. Oh, oh, the U.S. had a break opportunity, but Turkey was able to block the shot, and it ricocheted all the way to hell back into the U.S. end. Dude, if that ball would have gotten through, holy shit.
Because I think he had a guy up top, too.
That would have been a fucking breakaway, dude. That's fucking, yeah. Turkey with possession now. Back in their own end as the U.S. is trying to get something going there, but did not able to get anything going. If my words sound like they're not quite connecting or doesn't sound right, I've had a couple of beverages, so I do like this glass though because it kind of looks like a little bit of like if it was a little bit more swirly, it could be the World Cup trophy. Only just full of beer, which I got to tell you what, that'd be. You know why the Stanley Cup is such a great trophy? Because you can fill it with alcohol. That's why it's such a great.
Very
trophy.
true.
Can you do that with the Vince Lombardi Trophy? You cannot. Can you do that with the Larry O'Brien Trophy in the NBA? You cannot. Can you do that with the Commissioner's Trophy in baseball? You cannot. Can you do that with the World Cup? You used to be able to, but then the trophy got stolen. Then they have the new one they have now with the big globe on top. So you can't do that with the World Cup trophy. But you can do that with the Stanley Cup. And that's why it's such a great trophy. Because you can drink beer from the Stanley Cup. Which, by the way, I've done. 31 years ago when the Devils won the Stanley Cup. Actually, it was 31 years ago today. This morning is the morning that I went to the Big Apple in Bayonne, New Jersey. Ooh, Turkey has an opportunity.
Get out of there.
And the U.S. is able to clear after a very dangerous attack there by the Turkish team. Holy shit.
And also, that's the last time the Jersey Devils were relevant.
Shut the fuck up. We won in 2003. And we were in the Stanley Cup Finals in 2012, which is a lot sooner than the Flyers in 2009. I think you guys were in it, so go fuck yourselves.
We crawled so you guys could walk.
Which, by the way, this is going to be now 52 years since, or 50. This is going to be the 52nd season since the Flyers won their last Stanley Cup. So you're one season away from the famous Rangers. Oh no, I'm sorry, two from the famous Rangers 54 years.
Well, that's okay because we're going to break that this year. This
now,
year's
to
our
be
year.
fair, to be fair, the Maple Leafs are, I think, on 59 right now. So the Maple Leafs are by far the fucking how you out embarrass the Rangers. I don't know, but the Maple Leafs have done that. So fuck you, Canada. But although I
I
love
don't know.
Chris Creamer is a good friend of mine. He's a very good guy. I like Chris Creamer. He's a Canadian, very nice Canadian. I know a couple of other Liam Scanlon. He's another
Okay.
very nice Canadian. I know him. He's a lovely man. So again, personally, love some of my Canadian friends up there, but Canada as a whole, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. What were you going to say before I interrupted you so rudely with my Canada hate?
I was just gonna say, it seems like Turkey kind of gassed out. They're not really
Well,
running as hard as
they've put a couple of substitutions on now. They still have 3 subs left. The U.S. only has 1. Oh, we're gonna get. My phone was buzzing. I was like, "Oh, who's trying to talk to me?" Oh no, we're just getting rain. Okay, thank you, weather. Thank you for letting me know. Turkey on an attack here for the U.S. or on the U.S. Got to stop drinking for these streams. It's not gonna happen. What are you talking about?
No,
That's the whole basis of this
not
stream.
us.
We're a couple of drunk idiots watching sports. That's what we do. Turkey is trying to set up an attack here. U.S. blocks. That's going to be a throw in for Turkey. Turkey trying to get a victory here in their last game. We've got a sub coming here. The U.S. using their last sub. Tillman is going to be coming in for McKinney.
That's pretty impressive too. Obviously, every time I see Tillman, I think of Peanut Tillman.
Right.
Peanut Tillman is a U.S. Marshal.
Is he now?
Yeah,
Look
he's
at
a U.S.
that.
Pretty sure he's a U.S. Marshal. I was thinking about FBI, but I'm pretty sure it's
Now,
U.S.
is
Marshal.
this Tillman related to Peanut Tillman, or is he just because we have Freeman
No,
on here, who's Antonio Freeman's son?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I just when I see his name, that's the first thing I think of.
I thought I heard you coming there, ELS. How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us back in the chat. U.S. They have the ball.
We also have Evil Irish in Discord following.
Oh, Irish is with the man. I'm good. The World Cup is bringing all the old faithfuls back out, man.
See? Yeah,
I missed
everybody's coming out of
Irish.
hibernation.
He's been gone for a while too. Same with Pecan. We've had Pecan show up today. Now we got Irish back in here, man. Fuck, let's go. Let's go. Love it.
This is the most soccer I've ever watched.
Oh, hey. Oh, well, I got the. I forgot I still have the voices on in the fucking Discord. Whoops. Oh, U.S. cross there. Great to see you there. Irish, sorry about that. Hold on. I gotta put that on. Whoops. I forgot. I gotta do the settings on this. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second.
Ooh,
I gotta do. Oh, I can't do all that now. I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad. Wait. Okay, that might be better. I'm sorry. I do have to. I have to deafen some of you there. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me. I know we can't hear you now because it would go over the stream. I feel bad. I didn't want to. I thought I had it set there, but I forgot I had set up for ELS to do his stream on the live stream for the Discord. Oh, Turkey! What a breakaway! Put it. Could not get a shot away. That's our boy Trusty. Trusty with the defense. That's what I said.
oh come on!
Are you plus? Put your faith in trust.
Jesus.
Turkey, they just kicked that away. That's going to be a goal kick for the U.S.
Holy Jesus.
That's a good swim move. That's a good swim move by the Turkish
Yeah.
player. But he whiffed. Oh, he whiffed. He had a chance and he whiffed.
Dirty
We got
bastards.
people. We got tempers high. We've got tempers high. Trusty tries to cross it over. Turkey's going to clear out of the side. It's going to be a throw in for the U.S.
And
Trusty's
is
down. Oh, no. Don't hurt my boy, Trusty.
We what the frick is that? Is she melting?
You can't sub. We don't have any more subs left. He's not moving that leg. Did they fuck up my boy Trusty's leg?
Ankle?
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
he
he
rolled
twisted it. So we got 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes of added time. But that's a twisted ankle. But it's going to be a lot more than 7 minutes, it's depending on the injury here, yeah.
Yeah.
But the U.S. used their last sub, so we'll have to play with 10. I don't like that. ELS says, tell Irish to join the chat. We need Irish. We love our boy Irish. And that's what I miss. I miss the old guys. I miss everybody here. And we're getting close. Like I said, we're getting close. We're getting close. Football season is here. It's here, baby. We're about 4 weeks away. We're about a month away from the start of training camp. We're about the same amount of time away. We're about 3-ish weeks away from start of training camp. About 4 weeks away from the Hall of Fame game. Like seeing people in NFL uniforms play football. Not NFL football, but we're seeing people in NFL uniforms play football, which is just fine. I'm fine with it, and we're back down to what? We're at 76 today. Tomorrow's going to be 75 days. 75 days. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, until the start of the NFL season. And thank God we got the World Cup here, because otherwise it would just be, it would be baseball? And fuck that, man. I am not dealing with that. Like, have you seen fucking Frank the Tank is losing his fucking mind over fucking June and July baseball. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Come on. Come on, Leo. Let's go. Send some of your young, hot talent down there to rub his ankle. Oh, here we go. The U.S. trying to set something up here. Zendejas. That's going to be blocked there by the Turkish. The U.S. is able to get the ball back. We keep it, but Turkey's able to retain possession.
Uh-oh.
Trusty is back on the field, back from injury. So the ankle injury, not that bad.
And did you say he has a certain amount of time to...
He has to stay off. Like, if you get injured like that for an extended time, you have to stay off for at least a minute.
Okay.
And now he is back on. We've got roughly about 4-ish minutes left. Again, this is still one of my nitpicks with fucking soccer. It's tradition. I don't give a shit. Fucking, Have a regular clock that we know how much fucking time is left. How about that?
Yeah.
ELS says, come on, Freeman, I need a goal. ELS, are you gambling? Are you underage gambling, ELS? Are you Brandon Sorsbying us?
Future New York Giant. Oh,
Did he kick the ball right in his nuts?
I think so.
I mean, it's a throw-in for Turkey. But you can even tell, because he wasn't trying to go over there and fucking, he was like, sorry, guys. He went over to him and was like, sorry about that. Sorry, I get it. That's the universal language. Race, color, creed, nationality, doesn't matter. Sorry, of all the things we could do, I'm sorry about that one, brother. I didn't mean to do that.
This place is gonna go nuts if we score a goal here.
Dude, I'd love to get let's win. Let's win. Come on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, he blocked it.
Oh, handball popped up, hit Pepe in the hand. So handball on the U.S. on the deflection. Yeah. He hooked it in with his arm. That's a handball. That's a handball. I've done a lot of handling of my own balls in my day, I'll tell you what. Damn. So we've got roughly 2 minutes left to play in this game. Although I think the trusty injury might add a little bit more time to that, so it might be more like 3 minutes. Turkey.
Smooth.
It stays in, so Turkey remains with the possession. ELS says, hey, let's celebrate the return of Irish and Pecan 1,000%. We love that we got our boys back in here. Pecan, ELS joining us. Like you said, what a big event that the World Cup is, that it even gets Pecan and Evil Irish back into the chat, watching us here. Great to see those guys back. U.S. goaltender there is able to go ahead and hold on to the ball.
Gotta push it, guys. Yeah.
Crowd urging on the U.S. to do something here. The U.S. almost seems content to stay and play kickapoo at midfield. Don't like that. Kick goes out. That's going to be Turkey's ball. Shaq? Is that Shaq? Who is that? That's not Shaq.
You
That's not Shaq.
bastard.
Just the black guy.
I mean, it makes you feel better. I thought it was LT.
I thought it was shit. Why would LT be in LA? I get why Shaq would be there. Are we both terrible people? Are we both terrible people?
We
Could be.
are.
I don't give a shit. It might be. I've had a couple beers. That's gonna be my excuse is I've had beers. You've been drinking water or not. You don't have an excuse.
I'm tired.
Oh, that's what we're gonna go with, huh? That's what we're gonna go with.
I gotta practice my excuses for the upcoming NFL season.
Turkey has a throw in here. We're gonna be reaching the end of the time here soon. There's your little nutmeg. There's your another nutmeg there, Jimbo. Turkey! Oh no! Oh no! At the death! That's it. Turkey wins. That's the winner. Son of a fuck.
Sit the fuck down, you bald head fuck. Yeah, right back at you.
Yeah, did you see him do that? Go fuck you too,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Go eat shit. Why don't you go back to your home country and get those fucking hair plugs, you bald fuck? Unbelievable laps.
Right between the
There's the
legs.
nutmeg. There's your nutmeg.
Fuck.
Unbelievable. Right at the death. I would, yeah, but you'd like to see that, and that is it. The game is over, ladies and gentlemen, and at the death, the final shot. Turkey scores, and they win the game. Again, it doesn't matter because the U.S. already won the group. They are moving on. We are playing Bosnia-Herzegovina. All of that was already locked in. This game literally meant nothing. So that is us sucking on that copium. But that is it. Crafty says the final score is now equals the total amount of decades Terry and Arnold can expect to spend behind bars. Going to spend 230 years behind bars? No.
I'm the way he's going.
Yeah, it might be bad, but right at the death. But you know what? I'd like to, when you see like Brazil didn't have anything to play for against Scotland, and Scotland had everything to play for, and they beat them 3-0.
Yeah.
We were playing a Turkey team that was already out. We didn't have anything to play for, but we lose 3-2. Like that, it does dampen. And that's what I was hoping not to have. I was hoping not to have a dampen. And not only that, but to lose at the death of the game. Like that fucking,
Yeah.
that sucks. That sucks.
And to lose basically how you started the game. Like they were just 5 guys all in one area again. Yeah, Irish, we could see your chat. Well, I could. I got it on my phone.
Yeah. No, we see. I have the one thing off there, but yeah. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Okay. Now I can see it. So I couldn't see it because when I had to restart the chat because it was glitching on me, and I forgot to put it back to live chat instead of top chat. So that's on me. Hi, Irish. I'm so fucking sorry, man. Yeah. First of all, YouTube fucking what is YouTube doing? Why do they do that?
Yeah.
Like, listen, I understand. Like, if you had 10,000 people in the chat, or you want to do slow, like, I get it, fine. But we don't. What are you doing? The whole fucking top chat, live chat. Stop that. We don't have that many people in the chat. Stop fucking doing that. Let me see my boy Irish. Let me see him. Let me see my boy. My sweet boy. My sweet Irish boy. Irish says we need to punish Turkey by sending Hassan back there. Very shocking. That would be very shocking to do. Poor Kaya. What would we ever do? YouTube chat is still weird. It's very weird, and it seems to only fucking punish you, Irish. It only ever focuses. Irish is the only one we can never see when it's top chat.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Some kind of anti-Irish thing built into the fucking YouTube algorithm. It's like something's Irish. Block that. It's like the old, it's like old English shit. Like I don't know what the fuck. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know what they're doing. Oh. U.S. in a circle. Are you gonna sit in a circle, have a little kumbaya, talk about how you fucked this up? We had our chance to win all 3 games for the first time in a fucking World Cup, and we couldn't do it.
You pulled a New Jersey Devils. Had a chance to make the playoffs and couldn't do it.
And a little different with the whole country roads there where nobody's yeah. See, oh yeah. July 1st. Bosnia and Herzegovina next Wednesday. That is when we will see that. ELS says, hey, Irish, did you do something to YouTube that made them hate you? Irish says yes. Yes, I. What was it? Don't ask him. Don't ask him. Just best to leave that between you, YouTube, and God. Crafty says YouTube must have opposed the ease of rise. I think they did. I think this is just too much pro English propaganda here. Very unionist is YouTube,
Them
unfortunately.
bastards.
But yeah, so the U.S. drops the final game of the group stage to Turkey, 3-2 Turkey. They were eliminated before entering this game. The U.S. They had already advanced and won the group before entering the game, so it really didn't mean anything. But it did mean something for momentum, and I would have liked to have won this game more than not won this game, but we will see. Irish says that was the most soccer I've ever watched. Well, buckle your britches up, baby, because we got more. We got more coming up next Wednesday. Knockout stage, the round of 32. The United States will be taking on Bosnia and Herzegovina. I am from Bosnia. Take me to America. Love that fucking song. Those fucking guys rule. But we'll see. Hopefully, we will be sending them home from America next Wednesday, and we will see what happens there. Also, one more time, just for our good friend Pecan. There she is. Taylor flaunting her ass. Again, we're only a week away from that ass becoming officially Miss Taylor Allison Kelsey's ass, as she will be married there to old Travis Kelsey next Friday at Madison Square Garden in New York City. So
I'll be there.
Dude, it'll be fun. Like I said, I'm gonna have a blast with it. I'm gonna have me and Pepper Jack here are gonna have a little fun. Maybe I'll live stream a little bit of it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll live stream a little bit of it. We'll have some fun. We'll do some stuff there. I'm sure everybody on this channel would love that. I'm sure they'd be all about it. They'd be all on top of it. I'll even wear a tie. Wait, I think I have a tie. Yes, I do. Yes, I got a tie. Look at that. I got a tie. I got a tie ready to go. Look at that. There we go. Invite me, Taylor. Look at that. I'm ready to go. I am dressed to the nines. Look at this. I'll just show up like this. Hey, where's the party at? Where's the reception? Who's got the cristal? Let's go. Come on. ELS says if you do that, I'm going to drink a lot of tequila. Well, now I have to do it, ELS. Now you have forced me to do a little bit of a live stream during Taylor Swift's wedding ceremony so that we can get you drunk on tequila. Irish is less than 5 weeks away from... Where you going? Are you getting deported? What'd you do, Irish? What did you do? What did you do? Apparently, Irish is pissed off more than just YouTube.
It started off with YouTube, but it ended with...
And he's not going back to Ireland.
YouTube.
He's going to get sent to China.
China.
This guy, Irish Panic, he's a bad guy. He's one of the bad ones we got over here. We got to send him away. We got to deport him. Can't stay. Because you all seen the people trying to smuggle ranch dressing back in... Oh, yeah, no. This is the great thing about this, about the World Cup, is seeing all of the Europeans and the worldwide community come to America and realize, hey, you know what? Everything that our media, the European media, the British media, and even the American media has been saying about America, boy, that shit makes no sense. Everybody here is fun. Everybody here is nice. Everybody here is great. And no wonder the Americans are fat, because the fucking food is delicious. Like, we're not fat for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, a Swedish girl went to Golden Corral and had an out-of-body experience. It was fucking Golden Corral. The bottom tier of any kind of dining experience. And she was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever eaten in my life. That just shows you where the Americans are on the scale of the world. When our fucking bottom rung barrel shit is making people have an orgasmic experience. USA. Irish in the chat says, I'm being deported to the Philippines. Stay away from those ladyboys.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of more Thailand, but still, that whole Southeast Asia region. You be careful. You be careful now. We love you. So, all right. Well, again, USA lost. Not the biggest kind of stakes here, but still, you would like to see something like that happen. But you like to see more of a win than a loss. But here we are. It is what it is. What are you going to do, Jimbo? Any final thoughts before we head on out of here? After this final group stage game for the U.S., in which they've lost to Turkey 3-2.
Yeah, just that. I really thought that the game would have been like a 2-1 us over Turkey A. But yeah, that was that.
I agree. Pecan saying the Japanese were loving the Texas. Oh yeah, dude, the Japanese were loving all the barbecue.
Yeah.
I'll say, even the Koreans down in Mexico, they were having a fucking blast. You know where people weren't having fun? Canada. Yeah, I've seen no videos from Canada of anybody having fun there. Nobody was like anything like that. Mexico, the Koreans are having a fucking blast. Fucking America, everybody's having a blast. Canada, everybody's like, man, wish I was in America or fucking Mexico. Fucking Canada sucks. Yeah, it does. What do you want me to do? Canada wanted to be involved. They wanted to be a host. There you go. Sorry, you guys got the short straw. You got to go stay in Canada. Sorry, God bless. ELS in the chat says, if anybody is having an outer body experience at Arby's, you earn. Dude, I fucking love Arby's. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
their
Arby's
fucking
is
mozzarella
awesome.
sticks are the best in the fucking business. They're fucking just regular fucking beef and cheddar. Fucking fantastic. Curly fries are like, eat shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't like Arby's?
Yeah.
You got fucking problems. That's all I'm going to say. But so Wednesday, July 1st, I think around, I'm going to guess around 7, but we'll confirm that later on. The U.S. will be taking on Bosnia-Herzegovina in the round of 32. And then also maybe on the 3rd, maybe I'll bother everybody with a little bit of a Taylor Swift, a little bit of a live stream. What if I do that? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know what? You better dress to the nines, and you better respect the beautiful nuptials of the beautiful Taylor Allison Swift. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. I know. You know what? You know who I knew was going to be here? You know who I know is going to be here celebrating with me? Is our good friend Pecan. He's going to be here. You know why? He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman and a scholar. He knows what's up. Pecan says, I'll see you all Wednesday. We will be here for you, sir. Thank you so very much. So until then, wait a minute. I was about to do the closing, but then I got to pause here because I got to say, if you want to help us out, we do have links for our donation station and our merch store in the top of the chat and in the description below this video. You can go check that out. We have a link for our Discord in the same 2 places as well if you want to come join us there. And you can watch along with us. We have a simulcast in there as well, so you can watch us there if you feel so inclined to do so. Also, if you'd like to, share, let people know this channel exists. That certainly will help us out a bunch. And, of course, if you haven't done so yet, or this is your first time here, like Mario. We had Mexican Mario in here today. He went ahead and he subscribed to our channel. So if you want to do that, help us out as we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers right here on the great and glorious platform known as YouTube. Now, until next Wednesday, my name is King. That handsome fucker right over there is Jimbo. And your good friend Jimbo, by the way. I didn't know if you know that. You always have a good friend, Jimbo, when you're here with us here on Stay Tuned Sports. We will see you later. Adios, everybody.